in politics, incumbency matters a lot.
Incumbency matters.
A lot.
Incumbency matters, but we are not going to allow anybody to misuse incumbency in this country. Abuse incumbency is that's a thing of the past. That's a thing of the past. That is one of the things that Solo Sunday was fighting against.
But we have not changed
that is why.
But we have not changed any of the laws, though.
No, we have not changed any of the laws.
Because the president still enjoys that.
We are not going to enjoy. We have not changed any of the laws. But an immoral law, we are going to resist. And this is a warning that Gambian people are not going to be bogged down by those, unjustified laws, unconscionable laws. Because you want to perpetuate yourself in power, we will resist it. We'll make the country ungovernable for you during that period. There's no doubt about that. And that we should not abuse our new-won freedom, because that will lead us to a state of anarchy. You should not give the administration any opportunity to really do things that it never wants to do. But then, if people also want to behave in ways that are not consistent with the proper exercise of their democratic rights, the government owes an obligation to society to make sure that people conform. So what I ask everyone is that, look, let us support our administration. It is ours. Yeah. And that President Adama Barrow is really for everyone, irrespective of your political affiliation, irrespective of your ethnic background, and irrespective of your social status. And people, should really see him as a president for all of us.
The president relieved you of your cabinet appointments. You are trying to make the government ungovernable for him. And we have seen that into play right now. And this is what critics have been saying. Is that what the UDP is doing right now?
How have I made the country ungovernable?
Every single day having rallies and throwing jabs at the president, and the president also responding instead of concentrating on issues.
Madam Toure, we form a political party for what? You fought for a party because you want to recruit people into membership. And we carry on our rallies so that we can attract people into membership of the party. What's bad about that? If the president or anybody is worried about that, then do the same thing. So they would be abdicating their responsibility if they concentrate on politics and not governors. I have nothing, in fact, other than supporting, and I've said that we support the government in every aspect, everything that is good for the country. What? Because we are doing our our rally in Jarube or doing one in Base, that distracts the government. Well, be it. If that is so, we'll continue to do so, because we don't want that government to continue to come back to the office. So we'll continue to do that.
So UDP's agenda is they don't want that government back in power in 2021.
Absolutely. We want a UDP government. So what do you do to have a UDP government? You have to go on, organizing yourself, having meetings all around. In fact, right now, as I talk to you now, we have regional tours. In fact, when I leave here, I'm going to attend one of the meetings, in a constituency in KMC. Yeah? So what's the big deal about that? So if people are, if the government is worried about that, and our critics are worried about that, then they will continue to be worried about that, because we are not relenting. As I said, if we have the resources, I will organize a rally every weekend.
You were on record as saying you want Barrow to serve 5 years instead of the 3 years as agreed by the coalition. Do you still maintain that position?
It's not what I want. It's what the law says. It's as simple as that. Look, when you went to the vote, I'm sure you voted.
Yes, I did.
And when you went to the poll, did you vote to elect a president for 3 years? You voted to elect a president for this period stipulated by the Constitution. Yeah. So why should people talk about 3 years, 4 years, 2 years? Let us just be focused and please, now that all the elections are over, let us now all be focused on carrying the nation forward, on making sure that the mandates that have been given to us, we execute those mandates properly. The confidence reposed in the members of the National Assembly on both sides. All of the members of the National Assembly, let us ensure that that confidence, is not betrayed. Let us work for the good of the country. All those who are in the cabinet, let us please work hard to ensure that the agenda that the president is putting forward enshrined in the National Development Plan, we have it implemented for the good of the country. So for the councillors, and forget about 3 years, 4 years. I don't know why people are eager for another election. 3 years? I don't know why they are so eager for it. We cannot be going for elections every year.
All right.
2016 national presidential, 2016 National Assembly, 2017. 2018 area council, local government and area council. So you want 2020 also presidential election. I don't know why we should be so eager for that. Yeah? And for the rest of the militants, let us work towards 2021 or whatever date the Independent Electoral Commission declares.
Did you just say whatever day?
Yes. I said the Independent Electoral Commission declares as the date for elections. Let us prepare. I'm not a populist politician. I don't make statements because I want to look nice in the face of people. Whatever I say, I mean.
While Barrow wanted to set up his own political party, and we did not go down well with the UDP people.
Well, again, let me say this quite honestly. You see, what people want to see happen about detractors, Barrow's detractors and my detractors, what they would want to see happen is what they are peddling about. That is what they really wish. They really want to see that there's rift between the president and UDP. They want to see that there's a rift between these three leaders. And as the Mandinkas will say, it is a bust eye that will see that.
Right. I have a similar interview with Dembo by force, and he said, what came from UDP is UDP, which means Barrow is UDP. Do you have any strange relationship with Barrow, Mr. Darboe?
This is what I'm saying, that's what people wish. That's what people wish.
That's what people...
but that is what people wish. So they are just saying what they wish. I mean, my relationship with Barrow at both official and personal level, is so cordial. And maybe people want to see that mad, and they will never say that. They want to see that mad. They'll never say that. Barrow is the president of this country, and the UDP, as a constituent member of the coalition, will stand by Barrow at all costs. And even if all others are against him, we will not be against him. We'll go with him, because after all, he was chosen from among the UDP ranks. So for UDP, Barrow is our Barrow. When I say this, some people get annoyed. They say, well, we elected him. Yes, we all elected him. But it's our Barrow. It is our Barrow. And it's our Barrow, and we will never abandon our Barrow.
Do you still maintain the position that whoever asks Barrow to step down in 3 years, you will take the person to court?
Well, let me hear that state. Let me see that come up. I'm
saying, do you still maintain that position?
I certainly can. But I'm not sure whether I will.
Okay. When you came out and made that statement, were you speaking in your capacity as a lawyer or as a Secretary General?
I was speaking as lawyer Ousainou Darboe, one who is well acquainted with the Constitution of the Gambia, and one who wishes to see constitutionalism flourish in this country. It was in that capacity. Adama Barrow is a formidable success. And I'm working on that to ensure that people, when historians come to record his presidency, they'll rate him as one of the most successful in Africa, coming out, leading the Gambia at a period that was very critical, very difficult.